Cried one too many times for you. When I decided to change, I guess it was too late. You lost all patience with me and just couldn't wait. I hear what someone else is doing for you. Breaks my heart. I commit some of the shit I done, tore us apart. Some of the shit you said made me hella mad. You chose someone else and I can't even be sad. This nigga got me all kind of messed up. Maybe I should cry or call and try to make up. Why am I so fucking addicted? Check. Why am I so fucking addicted? What do I care so much?
Yeah.
Why am I so fucking addicted? What
That's
do I
how it
care
is. That's how it's gonna be. Turnt Up TV, Colorado's #1 show, sports, music, entertainment, and of course, Colorado hip hop. I got a special guest in the building today, man. We're supposed to do this last Friday, and we had some things work come in, so I'm so glad. Thank you so much for understanding and being able to still take that time. I got Danny Hernandez, aka Lil D, in the building.
What's good? What's good?
How you doing?
Good. How are you, man?
Good. I'm glad we finally got time to chop it up.
Yeah.
I know last week we were supposed to have it, and then had some things go on, had to do some work. But thank you so much for taking time out again.
Of course,
I appreciate it.
Life happens.
Life does happen. And I'm glad you understand, because some people are like, bro, I'm like, bro, I can't control this right now.
Yeah.
I promise I'll make it up. Promise I won't do that to a lot of artists. But how's things been? How's life?
Life is good. You know, just working, just pushing out music, trying to stay moving and growing every day.
That's what's up. So, kind of do a little research back upon you. I was checking your music out. You sent it to me, so over the weekend we're vibing a little bit. But you're from right here from Denver, Colorado. So
yes, sir.
Born and raised on the east side of Denver, 24 years old, trying to make something out of yourself. Let's talk about where all this started happening. Because you started rapping at age 11.
Yeah, I'm actually 25.
Okay.
I think wrong thing, but yeah, I've been rapping since I was 11. I took it seriously, and started actually recording and taking it real serious when I turned 18.
Okay.
And ever since then, I was like, okay, I really got something. So I just kept pushing every day and put stuff out there and just trying to grow a fan base just based off people who would like me for me, you know.
How hard is that? Or I guess not hard, because obviously if you're able to do that, that's just who you are. But what keeps you stuck to that principle about just being you, who you are, and just not changing or not trying to do anything different to try to appeal to people?
Definitely, it's just, I think I love myself so much, and I wanted to do so much and get a point. Like when I rap, when I do music, it's not like just the norm. It's something different, and it's speaking how I feel inside. So I said, why should I change for anybody else? I never have. So why do it now just to get a crowd for what? I mean, if people don't like me for me, there's no point in listening anyway. So
right. Where did it all start from you? I mean, I know a lot of artists get this story all the time. There's a lot of heartache or a lot of things that go in the past that get you to write and get into hip hop. What kind of got you into it? To be like, all right, I want to really start being persistent and go after this career, not just in a semi-basic way, but something that I really want to focus on and take serious.
Definitely, I would have to say just my motivation, because I always wanted to make my mom proud. At the end of the day, my family, I wanted to give back to them because they given so much to me. So I wanted to do something in a way to give something back to them and make them feel proud and make them like, hey, I actually raised somebody who can doing something good in life instead of just doing the norm, getting in trouble, stuff like that. And this is something that when I focused on it, I put my whole heart and soul into. So I'd rather do something that is productive and takes all of me than none of me. So we go by Danny Hernandez. Yeah.
So how did Lil D come about?
Cause I was short. So ever since I was little, and everybody, and then D, of course, came from my name, the start of my name. So it just, somebody, I think at one point when I was real young, called me Lil D. And it was like, I like that.
Lil D.
Ever since, I just kept it.
How did so if someone comes to you, and we talk about music a lot, and I get artists on here, and they're like, I got this passion, I got this music, and a lot of people, I always ask why should people listen to you? And a lot of people kind of get stumped on that.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people, I think that's because they don't have purpose behind their music.
Exactly.
Why? If I would ask you, why should people listen to your music? What would you say?
I would say, first of all, because it has a message, it has a story to it. You're not going to listen to it and then be like, okay, they just talking about sex, drugs, and alcohol.
The normal, right?
The normal, right?
Yeah.
My music can relate to people in different ways, because I talk about heartbreak, turning up, just just everyday life, what you would go through as a normal person. Because a lot of times, you know, people get caught up because, you know, money comes with this. But I'm always going to be humble at the end of the day, and I'm going to come with just stuff you live through every day, so that anybody, a homeless person walking on the street, to the richest person probably can relate, because everybody goes through heartache. Everybody goes through a happy time.
For sure. No, that's a great answer. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get some Instagram. You on Instagram?
Of course, man.
Okay, cool. If you want to do me a favor, tag yourself right there so we can make sure we get you on there. But no, that's a great answer, and I love the way that you're able to respond to that, because a lot of people, the first thing, you know, first off, you didn't hesitate. You know, you knew what your music was, but a lot of people are like, well, I don't know. So I'm like, okay, well then maybe we need to reevaluate your music or what you're doing. But obviously, let me ask you a two-part question here.
Okay.
What would you say? And I want to start with the good first, because I always like the bad. What would you say is one of your biggest strengths as a person, as an artist, just something that you believe that you like set you aside from everyone else?
I think my first thing is that I believe in God, and I think
Amen.
I think
Amen.
God is a powerful person in my life who, no matter what, he always somehow like keep going. So that's my motivation. Because if I didn't have God on my side, I don't think I would have made it this far period in life, anything. And then of course, just my passion and my love for it. Like, I'm not doing it just to do it. Like other people say, oh, I just want to be a rapper, so everybody's trying to do it because it's the thing to do. But for me, it's something, I grew up listening to music. Like, I loved it ever since, you know, I was little. So it's my life. So
no, that's a great answer. Something goes to my next question.
Okay. What
would you consider would be one of your weaknesses then?
Because
a lot of people, it's hard for them to determine that, and I could, I some kind of reflect. What would you say one of the things your weaknesses, and you probably could just focus on to get better?
Definitely, like, for me personally, I feel like I don't have a lot of support as I want, and like when I have shows and stuff, and people don't want to buy a ticket, that kills me, and that kills my whole ego.
For sure.
Which I'll be like, forget it.
Yeah.
Why am I keep doing this if nobody even, like, I have hundreds of family members and nobody can buy a ticket, and I'm like, it's $10, man.
Believe me.
I'm like, but you want me to come to your thing, you know, but you ain't gonna do nothing for me, so that kills me.
That's the hardest too. I think it is, because I go through that too as family. They see you, they know that you're doing this, they do, and in reality, for me, besides my immediate family, my brother, my mom, you know, my dad, that are like the closest to me, you don't get that support. Like, you get more support from friends, it seems like, randoms, like people that you've been. I think you get more support from people who are in the grind too.
Yeah, too.
You know, and it is. I get that it is, especially family, because you're like, man, you my family. But then I've always thought too, I'm like, I thought that for a while, but then I'm like, you know what? If I can make fans out of other people and not get my family, I think that's where the right way I gotta go.
Right. Yeah.
That's for sure. Turnt Up TV, live in effect, man. Make sure you tune in. We are live on Instagram, Facebook, Mile High Underground Radio. I got my girl in here, Lil D, representing, putting some music down. We're gonna get into some music in a little bit, but we're gonna keep chopping it up a little bit. Where do you see yourself in 5 years with this whole rap thing? Even if it's not rap. I know you're doing YouTube, which is amazing. And that's another thing that I think.
I DJ too.
DJ, you have so many outlets. I think that's amazing.
I'm trying to like do the producing, mix and master, all that.
For sure.
Since I taught on myself all that. So at this point, I think I'm learning how to make beats now. So whatever I can make money and get involved in somehow, some way, you know, I'm definitely trying to do.
For sure. Well, let's go ahead and get to some music right now. We're going to jump into a song by Lil D called Where They At. Make sure you guys tune in Facebook right now, man. Show some love. If you guys can't tune in on Facebook, then we go ahead and we have some audio of the interview that we'll upload later as a podcast. You guys can check that out. If not, you can always go back to check out the interview on the Facebook page. Again, shout out Lil D for stopping by. Let's take some time out, chop it up. Let's go ahead and get some music right now. This is Where They At.
People at, I don't know. All I see is wannabes all around me. Keep it just back up off of me. Walking around like you are that. Get in there, ain't even like that. Always trying to be like someone else. Damn, keep it like just be yourself. Being a wannabe ain't working out. Clearly, baby, aren't you tired? I mean, really.
I'm trying to think of this reminds me of. Ever seen Hunger Force?
Yeah. You walk a thing
the candy wrapper?
I can't be can't afford it. For the real shit. Hey, money for a fake booty. Remember, lay that booty. Don't find true beauty. Where they at though?
People say
Where they
I'm
at
from the
though?
South.
Where all my real people at? I don't know. Cause I see the all around me.
Sure, why not?
Just back up over me. Trying to be someone else's.
Take it too far, want to search someone, see who you are. Every day and start a little more like Halloween. Everyone's focused on looking like someone in a magazine. I'm not trying to be rude or putting one on blast. Y'all not fan of opera, you can take off the mask. People be swearing that they keep it 100. After get to know me, I think I need to be refunded. Nowadays you don't know who you can trust. That's what I'm about my money and making this a must. You ain't too worried about the house pair of Jordans. Half of y'all don't got a job to go to in the morning. Y'all too worried about if you're on fleek. You need to take some time and learn how to speak. You focus on the beat like everybody on TV. Stop to lie the truth, we'll set you free. Where they at though? Where they at though? Where all my real people at? I don't know. All I see is wannabes all around me. Keep it just back up.
Let go.
Y'all should win the Oscar for the best actors. Step your game, cause y'all some slackers. You doing too much. You ain't the person you try to betray. Who you think you for? I can spot you a mile away. I don't know who is who anymore. Damn, I done think I done caught amnesia. The next time someone come to me, I'ma say swerve by Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Where all my real people at? Come on, where y'all at? Where y'all at?
Throw memes in
Where
there.
all my real people at?
That's why I
Come
didn't know
on,
her.
where y'all at?
That was my favorite
Where y'all
movie.
at? This ain't no diss track, this reality check. If you can't hang, you a fake anyway. You already know it's Little B. Where all my real people at? Come on, where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where all my real people at? Come on, where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where they at though? Where they at though? Where all my real people at? I don't know. All I see is wannabes all around me. Keep it just back up over me. Where they at though? Where they at though? Where all my real people at? I don't know. All I see is wannabes all around me. Keep it just back up over me.
So this how it's gonna be. Y'all know what it is, man. I got Lil D in the building. Where they at?
What's up? Where they at, though?
I like that. I like that. She came. We even had homeboy come in from outside. It's like, hey, I like that. I like how that go right there. How'd that song come about?
Man, it came about like just me just experiencing so much with like different people, friends and stuff, just being fake and not being real and just not being about what they say they about. So I was like, why not make an anthem out of it and make everybody bump to it?
No, that's for sure. That goes hard right there. I like that a lot. We definitely gonna have to get that in rotation for Turnt TV radio. As far as a team wise, do you have, or are you kind of, is it just you?
It's just me
Lil
by
D represent, no
myself.
click or anything
Nah,
like that?
nothing.
That's what's up. I think sometimes that can help you focus on a lot of things, because when you get around other people, it kind of takes your focus off. You have another artist or you have someone trying to manage. Have you ever thought about management or anything like that?
I actually started my own label, and
Okay.
I actually signed one artist. His name is Ricky. He goes by Poppy.
Nice.
But I signed him to my label just last year. He came out with a project this year actually. So I'm cool. I'm willing. I'm ready to expand and make it bigger. But I just finding people is always hard too.
Yeah, for sure. What's some of the things we can look forward for you in the future that's coming up?
Definitely. I got a show actually this Friday at Lincoln Station.
Yeah.
At 7 p.m. Come through. It's only $5, 21 and up. Come through definitely. I'm for 15 minutes. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be fun. And then of course definitely stay tuned for my new mixtape called Pride coming out November 11th.
That's what's up. November 11th, Pride. Lil D, we'll make sure to go ahead and hook you up with some links right there, man. But make sure you keep following, because, like I said, this Colorado hip hop. A lot of people come in like, man, that music you got going is dope. Where these from? Like, these are all from like your backyard.
Right.
So make sure you pay attention. Just like I
Yeah.
say, go down Lincoln Station Friday. You guys pay more to get a sack. You pay more to get some swishes, whatever it is.
Thanks.
$5. Go watch some good music. Go have a good time. Find some new talent.
Yeah.
I'm saying same thing. But
Support.
next question is musically, what's your biggest influences and who's your favorite musician?
Okay.
Hot question.
Hot question. Yep. As of right now, I got three. I'm gonna have to go with Kevin Gates.
Yeah. Kick
Young
that
and May.
bitch right in the face like Kevin Gates.
Yeah. Young and May.
Okay, for sure.
And
Shout out
LMA.
LMA, hey, shout out all three of them, man. That's a dope artists right there. Any particular order? Just kind of those three of those guys, the ones you could really rock
Those three in order. I think I had to put just Young and May first because I met her in person, and we had a whole heart to heart. We had a whole heart to heart.
No
about
shit. Let's talk about
music,
that.
man.
How'd that happen?
Man, so I went to the concert about me and Greek because it was cheap, and I was like, oh, I gotta meet my favorite person.
For
It's
sure.
like the person like I look up to, who I relate to the most, because her, of course, being a stud,
Exactly.
it's like me. It's
Right.
like, okay, somebody who gets me, who, because there ain't too many studs out here in the music game.
Especially in the
anyway.
rap game. No, it's for
Facts.
sure. Yeah.
And somebody who, like, when she raps, it reminds me of me, because you can understand what she's saying.
Right.
She's speaking fast. I'm like, this is like, I can see, this is like my best friend. So
That's what's
I was
up.
like, I gotta meet her. So I met her, and it was like, I felt like I had butterflies in my stomach on the way to meet her. And we had a whole talk. I was like, I'm a rapper, I'm a DJ. I was like, you got anything, words of encouragement? She goes, here, let's talk. And she talked for me for 30 minutes.
That's
She was
fucking
like,
dope.
make a promise to me you ain't gonna stop, because since me and you are just like, everybody gonna hate us, because nobody likes us. So
Right.
you gotta keep going. She goes, because I can see, I spit for her and everything. And she said, I see you got talent. You gotta never stop. I can see us working in the future together. So you gotta keep pushing, keep grinding.
That's what's up. Especially to have someone you look up to. You tell you like that, I mean, they gotta mean the world.
Yeah. Yeah, we took pictures. It was just like the best day of my life.
That's awesome. Hey, I love to hear that. What do you think about the hip hop scene in Colorado?
In Colorado, I think it's getting better. I just would love to see definitely way more females, in the game,
For
of course.
sure. 100%
But
agree.
and of course, I would like to see a little more like people working together and wanting to help other people, because I know a lot of people, and it's crazy. Like I know you, and you still don't want to, let me do this,
Right, for sure.
But I understand, but it was just a little better just to see a little more collaboration.
I think you nailed it where you said that because trying to tread lightly. I've never interviewed someone who would consider himself a stud. I guess, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be as respectful as I can.
No, go ahead.
But I think about that is huge. Where you say about Young M.A. coming in, because before her really being who her, and everyone knows it. Everyone knows she's a female,
Yep.
but she's tough.
Yep.
She's she's a stud. That whole thing.
Facts.
But before that, it didn't seem like it was accepted in hip hop. Like
Of course not.
if you were rapping like Nicki, like it was okay to be like lesbian,
pretty girl.
Nicki, pretty girl lesbian,
Pretty girl, yeah,
right?
oh, yeah.
But as far as stud, as far as taking the whole male persona or taking that, and I don't know, you can correct me.
Oh, no, you good, you good.
I think I'm trying.
Yeah, we're
that's
talking
kind
about
of-
more masculine.
more masculine.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Definitely.
For those who come off more masculine, it didn't seem like that was a thing in hip hop.
Of course,
right?
yeah.
But Young M.A. came and I think it was amazing because everyone was like, "Oh, damn, Young M.A. Damn, she telling people, what she say, getting dumb or getting sloppy or something like in her tongue.
Yeah.
She's talking like a dude, and dudes relate to it.
Yeah.
But then you realize she's a girl. But then that's the same thing too about females who are in that position.
Yeah.
They're like, bro, we need that because Nicki, I can't look up to Nicki. Nicki's pretty
Right.
girl or who else?
Cardi B.
Cardi B's doing the kind of talking about that too. But
Even like Lil Kim too.
Lil
back
Kim,
then, yeah.
all of them. I don't think there's anyone. I mean, if anyone, it would have been close to maybe Eve. And she was tough, but she's
or
still.
Queen Latifah too.
Or Queen Latifah. Yeah. I think but still, Queen Latifah still has that little female,
yeah.
pretty thing. I think, seeing Young A, especially seeing Young M.A. come out at the BET Awards.
Facts.
And just hard, like, bro, barring people up, inner white beater, like, bro, like, I'm like, I wouldn't even want to fight that. Like,
Right,
I wouldn't want
right.
to make that girl mad.
Right, exactly.
But, how much of an inspiration for artists like yourself has she been? And not just her, because I know there's plenty of other artists that are coming out and making some noise. But how important has that been for someone like you, just to be like, okay, we can fit in here too?
Yeah, it's hella important for me because it's like somebody like me has a chance, and to see somebody that looks like me, acts like me, talks like me, it's like, okay, well, if the whole world's supporting her, then I have a chance to get the world behind me too.
For sure. I think that's that thing that's so important about music. So the greatest thing about music, the thing I love about it is, just like you said, it doesn't matter what that person believes in, or who that person is attracted to, or what that person dresses like. It's when you hear, yeah, they hate, but they broke though. Oh, you know what I'm saying? We're like, like, it don't matter who it is. I don't care what she look like. That comes into the club, bro. That shit goes hard. That's why music is so amazing, because it don't have a face. I mean,
Exactly.
music videos does, but at the
Yeah,
end of the
but
day, you
they-
listen, and even back in the day when it didn't have music videos, you didn't know who Frank Sinatra was
Right.
or these guys were. You're just like, man, that's an amazing song.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's just something that I think can be you know, more power to you. Could push and don't change who you are,
Of course
because
not.
that's something that the world needs. Is they need originality. Everybody wants to be 1,000 chains mumble rapping right now.
Right,
you know what I'm
exactly,
saying?
yeah. I'm like, if I want somebody to listen to my record, I want them to understand everything I'm saying. Or else there's no point to it in my head.
For sure, for sure. So let's get back to some more music real quick. Let's jump into, what do you want to get into? I got everything we can pull. We want hands up, don't shoot. Single, I don't get tired.
Let's do My City.
My City should be in there still, right?
Yeah,
Let's
should
see. My City, My City. There it is. That to load up. Turnt Up TV, man. We live on Facebook, Instagram, and Mile High Underground Radio. Make sure you guys tune in and follow us on all social media platforms. Let's go and get it right now. This little deal, My City, TUTV. Let's go.
I'm doing this for our city. If you proud to be from Denver, the 303 or 5280. Stand up.
Let go.
Let's get it.
2, 1, 2,
I'm
3,
doing this for my
go.
city, the Mile High City. I'm doing this for my city, the 303 city. I'm doing this for my city, the Mile High City. I'm doing this for my city, the 303 city. I'm doing this for my city, the Mile High City. I'm doing this for my city, the 303 city. I'm doing this for my city, the Mile High City. I'm doing this for my city, the 303 city. I was born and raised in the 303. It's the best place to come and ski. Denver's got that bipolar type of weather. The anchor man don't.
Hey, let go.
Denver skyline and the Rocky Mountain behind is the best view. Take a sip of that cool beer and you will feel cool. East Angels got the wings so they can fly. And our men of thunderbolts will light up the sky. Who's the best NFL team? I'll give you a clue. It's the Denver Broncos who wear that orange and blue. I'm doing this for my city, the Mile High City. I'm doing this for my city, the 303 city.
Okay.
I'm doing this for my city, the Mile High City.
To you.
I'm doing this for my city, the
1, 2,
303
3, let go.
I'm doing this for my city, the Mile High City. I'm doing this for my city, the 303 city. I'm doing this for my city, the Mile High City. I'm doing this for my city, the 303 city. I'm rocking my purple, silver, and black. It's for the Colorado Rockies, cause you know where it's at. I can't forget 5 points. Where we at now? Let's shout out all the people who made this town. You think that you can handle Denver? Well, you better beware, cause it ain't no joke when you catch that 5280 air. Why are you hating on my city and trying to act cute? You better quit, cause I'll hit you with that Mile High salute. I'm doing this for my city, the Mile High City. I'm doing this for my city, the 303 city. I'm doing this for my city, the Mile High City. I'm doing this for my city, the 303 city. I'm doing this for my city, the Mile High City. I'm doing this for my city, the 303 city. I'm doing this for my city, the Mile High City. I'm doing this for my city, the 303 city. I'm doing this for my city,
To you.
the Mile High City. I'm doing this for my city, the 303 city. I'm doing this for my city, the Mile High City. I'm doing this for my city, the 303 city.
Hey, shout out to everybody tuning that little D right there, My City. Make sure to follow her Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We'll go post all her links on our live right now. And yeah, man, that's some great music we got coming out. Make sure, like I said, we'll post that. We got some more music, and then we got another artist coming in later tonight. But Lil D, what before we let you go, a couple more questions. I want to chop up with you. What's some of your main inspirations for lyrics that you write?
Just personal experiences, most definitely for me. Just what I go through every day. Pretty much just anything from love to happiness to sadness.
Hey, that's what's up. I feel that, especially as an artist. The realest thing you could do is put your real feelings into the music and let your fans and be vulnerable.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't. It's hard for people to be vulnerable and open
Yeah.
up. Couple more questions. What would be your dream venue to perform in? If you have one spot that you can go and then you lock it down, shut it down, where would that be? And where you trying to work towards that?
For me, I would have to say, that's a good one.
Right.
Shoot, can I say the BET Awards?
Yeah, hell yeah, you can see the BET Awards.
Why not? We're gonna go for that right
Yeah,
there.
go big. Yeah, get up there, get up on that cipher, man.
Yeah.
Last question before I let you go.
Okay.
What artists in Colorado that you've been vibing with, you've been kind of following, and would you like to make some music with in the future?
Trev Rich.
Trev Rich, of course.
That's my boy.
Of
That's
course,
my
Trev
boy.
Rich, man.
Oh my God.
He goes so hard, right? Talk about a
That's
little bit
my
about Trev.
It's what's funny is he's a Gemini like me. We're born a week apart. So
That's what's up.
so once I met him and we just connected. That's like, every time I see him he gives me a hug like we family. So I talk to him all the time. So I'm just trying to get some money to stack up just to do a song with him.
For sure, and I'm saying
sure.
that'd be the smartest thing
Yeah.
to do. Is I hear a lot of people. I'm saving up money to do this or to feature this guy. I'm like, no, you want someone to get Trev, get AP, get Ray Reed, get some of these guys.
I'm trying to. I talked to Ray Reed actually a couple weeks ago, so we're trying to do something. Definitely gonna talk to AP too because I know him very well too.
That's what's up. Now, for sure, if anything, I tell people, I'm like, don't spend your money on someone out of state that you don't know. Give some love to the people here, and it's gonna help you.
Yeah.
You make a song, you put out I got a song with Trev, people are like instant.
Right,
I got a song with Ray Reed, instant. Lil D, thank you so much for taking time to stop by. Like I said, we have another interview. We're gonna get set up November, right? Once that new music drops.
Yeah.
Talk about that real quick. Let everybody know where they can find you, social media wise, and anyone you want to get shout out to.
Definitely check my music out on Reverb Nation. I'm trying to get my SoundCloud back up. YouTube on just type in Team Lil D. That has all my music, vlogs, whatever you want on YouTube. Everything, all my excitement is on there.